Hello and good morning, everyone, or hello and good whatever time it is wherever you are in the world. Happy 2025 and congratulations for making it into the new year, which I think is an underappreciated feat that many people take for granted. So congratulations and thank you for being here today. Welcome to today's Cozy Vibes video and welcome to my bullet journal, a place to express creativity, doodle, and do a little bit of reframing my perspective on perfection, which I thought was a perfect time to do at the beginning of this new year. So to start, these are the spreads I currently have. Title page, index, reflections, future log, goals brain dump, annual goals, quarterly quests, January. Then within that, I have wins, video ideas, month at a glance, tasks, habit tracker ideas, daily habits, and finally, weekly and bi-weekly habits, which is what I'm focusing on for today's video. I want to plan out my year, my month, in a way that allows me to express my artsy side in little ways every day. In doing so, I hope to create a space where I can practice acceptance and love when something doesn't go according to plan, in a place where there are literally no stakes. I am someone who really struggles with failure and accepting imperfection. In fact, I think we all have a weird relationship with failure and perfection, so this is by no means a unique experience. In my mind, failure and perfection are two opposite sides of a binary scale. It's either perfect or you failed. Super healthy, right? And I certainly don't think social media has helped this notion I have, and I do believe it's made it worse. If this picture doesn't match my feed, it's not good enough to post even if I like it. If my shot is too shaky and doesn't look how I'd hoped, I should just scrap the whole video. If I set the intention to drive to the gym and have an anxiety attack midway through and have to pull over, I'm worthless and will never be able to drive on my own. And yet, everyone else seems to be able to do it with such ease. So thanks social media for exacerbating things I'm already insecure about. So putting social media aside, because that's a whole other issue in itself, what if I just completely rejected this binary idea of perfection and failure? If you're thinking, duh, good for you, because it was not at all obvious to me. If perfection has connotations of homogeneity and completion, then anything that is an attempt or unfinished doesn't fit under that umbrella. The common thing you'll hear people tell you is that perfection doesn't exist, or that it's unattainable, so you shouldn't worry about it. And that thought has never really taken in my brain. And honestly, it's because it's not perfection that I'm concerned with. It is the fear of imperfection that paralyzes or pushes me. A super horrible motivator, by the way. So if we follow that logic of perfection not existing, then I think the much more empowering flip side to that is that imperfection doesn't exist either. You cannot be imperfect if there is no perfect to begin with. Every attempt that I make to drive myself somewhere that maybe goes awry is meaningful, important, and a complete endeavor in itself because I tried. My mother always used to tell me that a true artist transforms a mistake into a part of the piece and makes it into something new and unique. So while this idea is difficult to implement in real life all in one go, my bullet journal seemed like the perfect opportunity to give me space to practice it. Pulling the focus back to the actual journal, as you can see throughout developing this entire spread, I was sketching and erasing so many times just to see if I could get a format that worked well for me. So I just made a horizontal spread, or rather a landscape spread, with the weekly habits or things that I want to get done every week or every 2 weeks, just to make sure that I'm keeping consistent with my YouTube videos and like personal care and cleaning and all of that stuff. And with the bi-weekly habits heading, it looks a little funky, but I was like, you know what, I tried something and I'm happy that I did. So just here, I'm now filling in the weeks of, up to from January to June, because this is only a 6-month weekly and monthly tracker. So as you can see, I've got weeks 1 through 13 on the bi-weekly habits, and then 26 weeks in the weekly habits section. Thank you all so much for watching that video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like it and subscribe to the channel. and leave me a comment if you so want to. I wish you an authentic and truthful and attemptful year for 2025. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. This is my baby. Oh, hi, my baby. Say hi. Cinnamon, look. Say hi.